if you are in a community that has any sort of gun violence, it traumatizes people, PTSD, and that you don't want to hear about trends in the right direction if you've been a neighbor to or in close proximity. And our goal is to get that so nobody has to live anywhere near gun violence. That's our objective. We're moving in that direction, and I think that a lot of what we show year to date and over the last couple of years speak to that. But we still have more work to do. So that first slide kind of speaks to kind of where we are in the homicide rate. Anything specific around the homicide rate you want to touch on?
No, the only thing I'd add is, again, 2019's 13 homicides include 4 during the active shooter attack on December 10th, which is almost a third of our homicides for the year. So we're happy, and it's not just that we tied the 13. We're more happy about the overall trend, that for 5 years we're showing a decrease every year and continuing to decrease. We believe that we've taken our average homicides down to a place where we can sustain them. So we'll see next year if we can maintain a decrease or maintain them at this level.
When you see the 57 here, does that mean 57 incidents, or does that mean 57 people shot?
No, incidents. The way shootings are categorized by the FBI across the board, the way they want us to do it is, obviously everyone knows what a homicide is.
Right.
A shooting incident means someone fired a gun and another person, and someone was hit. Now, one caveat to that. We're one of the only cities that includes if you shoot yourself. So in that 57 is included several times when somebody carrying a gun discharged it, we believe accidentally, and shot themselves in the leg. Other cities don't count those. The reason we do is that Jersey City historically did, and we didn't want to change the metrics in the middle, so we still count them.
The shooting victims, I believe, is down around 12 or 13%.
Around 12 or 13.
12 or 13%, from 92 the previous year to roughly around 82, and within that 82 are
4 victims of December 10th and 2 other quadruple shootings.
2 other quadruple shootings. So you had 12 incidents, or 12 victims within 3 incidents as well. So a concentration on that front as well.
Regarding December 10th, the 2 shooters weren't grouped in with the homicide, so is there a separate category for suicide, or is that not categorized yet?
They did not commit suicide. That threat was terminated by members of law enforcement. Homicides nowhere in the United States. The homicide category we report to the FBI does not include justifiable homicide by law enforcement.
You guys have seen, especially again since December 10th, there's people on social media, a lot of Greenville residents that don't feel that they're getting the same attention as, say, downtown, say, the Heights. So, for whatever reason, this is something that's been out there for probably years, but I mean, we've really heard it amped up in recent memory, so I'm sure you'd like to say something to that.
Yeah, I mean, look, let me start by saying that social media doesn't dictate our policing strategy, and I think that most people in the communities would recognize the fact that we've devoted most of our resources to the south side of Jersey City. You could look at our budgets. If somebody doesn't agree with that statement, just look at our budgets. I mean, that is an undeniable document on where we're investing our dollars, and I think the results speak to that. There's always going to be people that want to fan the flames on social media, and they're entitled to do that, but we don't adjust our policing strategy based on what they say.
For as long as I'm here, 32 years, the north, the east, south, and the west have had the same number of cops. We now literally assign cops based on what our statistics are and where we want to go. In our South District and our West District, at least are 25% ahead of the North and the East in terms of manpower.